Hey, I'm back, everyone. Um, let me show you what I use to draw my comics or any type of other drawings that I do. Um, One of the apps I use is called Procreate, and I would say Procreate is one of my favorite apps that I use above all the others. And from what I have heard or seen from people that use Procreate, it's one of probably the top 5 apps on the iPad. So let's go into Procreate. And what brush I use is a brush called Rob's Tech Pen 1. It gives me a little bit of a difference in the size. So let me show you what I'm talking about. If you look to your left, there's this little um, thing that you use to change the size of a brush. So let's go from here all the way up. And let me show you for example. As you can see, it's a huge brush stroke. Now, let's go back and let's drag it down all the way to the bottom. And as you can see, it's skinny. So, um, usually I have it all the way, have almost all the way down. It gives me a little bit of a thin line in my drawings, so it can give me a good line work. Um, as you can see right here, say if I was doing someone's shirt to get a little bit of wrinkles in it. There we go. So it can give me a little bit more detail. Okay. And like that. There we go. And let's go up here. And then I'll come back and I'll explain a little bit more about this part, which is called the layers. And the layers are very important. If you are an artist, you will know how important layers are. And for those who don't understand about layers, I'll come back and I'll explain it to you. Um, so let's grab this one. This thing that I just clicked on is called the fill color. So it will fill in, well, as you can see, it's kind of like a paint bucket. You know, for those who know Photoshop, that's like the paint bucket. And then I'll come back and I will. So right now I'm doing the ink and just doing the finishing touch before I start on the coloring or any other special effects that I need to do to make my drawings pop. Um, so that's the first thing that you have to learn. Um, Make sure that you get all the lines touching, because if the lines are not touching, I can give you example of what happens when lines are not touching. So let me show you. As you can see, because the lines were not touching, it filled the entire this part. And I don't want to do that. So what I'll do is I'll come back and get rid of that and goes back to the way that I want it. And so let me finish this and I'll come back and I'll show you guys how I color.